Ayo, Trackwax is back, and today I want to show you a build that is so incredibly good. I enjoyed so much in the moment. Today I want to show you guys my new Spear and Rapier build. So guys, don't forget to like and subscribe. I also put some gameplay at the end or at the beginning of this video. Check it out, and I would say I start now with the build. And I would say we take first a look into the attribute points, and here we go with 50 strength, 218 points in dex, 33 points in intelligence, and 200 points in constitution. Important thing is here, we don't need these points in intelligence. I use it because I have no other armor in the moment. But when you have, full legendary 600 gear score equipment, then you can hit 50, 250, 200 and 5.0. This is also possible. This would be the best in slot setup. It's hard to get, I know. If you have some points in intelligence, it's no problem. It buffs our rapier, so it's okay. It's definitely fine. You should definitely check that you have the 50 points into strength for the extra melee weapon light attack damage. Yeah, for our rapier, this is so powerful. Also for the spear, we do a lot of light attacks, especially with the rapier. The 200 points into dex for the backstab damage. Intelligence is not needed. It's okay, yeah, for some extra rapier damage. And constitution, the 200 points for more armor. When you say you want only 150 points, it's also fine, it should also work. Then you can go with more dex for more damage. This is also possible. And you guys can see with this setup we have 13k maximum health. This is a lot, and with this build we are very tanky, we still have great damage. We have a lot of stuns, this is helpful against the tanks and the healer. And I would say I show you now the gear that I'm using. Okay guys, we have to be a bit faster now because there's a maintenance soon. And I would say we start here now with the armor that I'm using. And here we go with a lot of pieces with the triad gear. You see it here. I'm using one piece of the voidband armor and one piece is random crafted. It's a legendary, but I start now with the head. And why I'm using the triad gear is because you can easy craft it with one perk, yeah, with one skill perk that you want. For example here, the omnidirectional evade. You can craft it with this perk. Yeah, it's a crafted armor. You need armoring on 200 for this armor. If you don't have armoring on 200, you should definitely go for it. It's worth it, yeah, it's worth it for everyone. The armor is so powerful, it's a very good help for you guys. Because this armor have also a high chance to proc with resilient. And this is very powerful. We have constitution save when we craft the heavy armor. We can choose a perk that we want, yeah, for a skill, for example the omnidirectional evade here. And we have a high chance to proc resilient. So we have definitely a best in slot purple item. Yeah, not definitely, yeah, but a high chance to proc resilient, it's very high. If you craft 3-4 items, you should definitely get one with resilient. And as you guys can see, I'm using 3 pieces of them. I'm also using the gauntlets here with the Sundering Riposte. Yeah, the Sundering Riposte gives us extra rend, yeah, reducing damage absorption of target by 14% for 10 seconds. This is very powerful. The omnidirectional evade is nice because we can use the evade skill to every side. This is also very powerful. And I'm using also the legs here with the fortifying perforate, and this passive is great guys. Gain a stack of fortify, increase damage absorption by 9.2% for 6 seconds per successful perforate hit. And this guys is great, yeah. With the skill we also debuff the enemy with 13% rend, and we buff ourselves with close to 13% more damage absorption, so we get 13% less damage, and this is very, very crazy guys. We should definitely go for this perk. Then I'm using one piece of the voidband armor. Yeah, I think I don't have to say something to the voidband, all of you know it. And the last piece are the shoes that I'm using. There was a bit the random craft, but I got them with the keen ward kick, yeah, with the extra crit chance. Yeah, I crafted on this perk. I got refreshing, it's nice, and I got 15 dex and 10 intelligence. It's not a triad item, it's a random craft with the normal shoes there. They're fine. Reinforced is not so nice, but they're okay, yeah, they're okay. Next are the weapons that I'm using. Here I'm not completely happy with them. I have a spear here that is fine with extra enchanted for light and heavy attack damage, with the extra 15% empowered when I do a crit hit. It's okay. The angry earth bonus is useless here. There are 20 dex, 10 strength on the spear. This is perfect. Yeah, but I would like to have a third perk that is very useful. There is a very, very strong spear in the garden from the end boss. I also have it in purple, but I think I don't have it in inventory now. I show a picture here now. it's also very good, but I have it only in purple, that's why I'm still using this spear here. Then the rapier that I'm using is also fine. I think in the moment there is no really good rapier that can drop in legendary, a named one. There is one for the crocodile, for the putris. It's okay, I show a picture here now, but I think it can't proc because the crocodile is only in the moment level 60. Maybe with the next patch you can kill it and get the very good rapier legendary there. Okay, this rapier here, my rapier, have 29 dex, it's fine. We have keen, the extra crit chance, and the most important thing on a rapier is the enchanted for more light and heavy attack damage. We spam light attacks with the rapier, so we should definitely go with enchanted. And I forgot to talk about the gems that I'm using. Here I go on the armor full with onyxes because the most people are using physical damage based weapons. Yeah, there are a lot of people that play with great axe, hammer. So physical damage is definitely higher in the moment in this game. Yeah, it's the meta in the moment. All people play with great axe, hammer, with other physical weapons. There are not so many magical weapons. That's why we go full with onyx here. And then we have here on the rapier the finisher gem, yeah, for the 20% more damage against targets with less than 30% health, because we finish with the rapier and we start the fight on the spear with the stuns. That's why I'm going here with the extra damage, yeah, with the extra 12% more damage against people that are on crowd control, stunned, slowed, rooted, whatever. Yeah, these are the gems that I'm using on the spear and on the rapier, and I have to move because the game will kick me. Yeah, I'm in the menu, but the game will kick me. We have to move a bit. Okay, now we take a look on the jewelry, the last 3 pieces here on this build. I'm going here with an amulet that gives me 14 constitution, 9 intelligence. I said already, intelligence is necessary. If you can go with dex, go with more dex. Yeah, intelligence is nice for the rapier damage, but it don't buffs the spear, so go with more dex. If you got intelligence, it's fine. Yeah, it's no bad proc, it's okay proc. Yeah, 14 constitution, 9 intelligence. We have the purify here. This is a very strong perk because we remove all the debuffs when we get down under 50% health. We remove all the debuffs that we have, all the bleeding dots, the poison dots, everything, yeah. The rend, everything gets removed, and this is very powerful. Then we have also the maximum health here, and for me, in purple, this is best in slot, definitely this amulet. Here we have purify and the maximum health. Both of them are very strong, especially the maximum health is also a must-have perk in my opinion. And also the ring that I'm using is very powerful. We have also strength and intelligence here. Intelligence is also okay, not the best, but it's okay. Then we have leeching and keen awareness. We have the extra crit chance, yeah, the extra 11% critical chance, and the 4.9% healing. When we deal damage, 4.9% of our damage we get as health. This is very powerful, especially with the rapier. We spam a lot of attacks and we get every time a small heal. This is great, guys. It's also okay when you go instead of keen awareness with the extra thrust damage, yeah, because the spear and the rapier both are based on thrust damage. This is also okay, but the crit chance is also for me very strong because especially the rapier, the multiplier is 1.4, yeah, so we have 40% more damage done when we hit the crit with the rapier. So for me, yeah, the keen awareness is a bit better, but thrust damage is also okay. And the last piece that I'm using, the earring, is with 24 constitution, refreshing ward and refreshing toes. 24 constitution is a nice all-rounder, it's definitely good. Refreshing ward is also nice, yeah, when you fight a lot of people and they all attack you, you get your skills faster. This is great for PvP, it's an okay perk, yeah, it's not bad. And refreshing toast is for me the must-have and the best in slot thing on the earring. You should definitely have this because the potion cooldown 28% faster is a lot and it's so helpful. You can use the normal cooldown is 30 seconds and with the refreshing toast it's 21.4 seconds or so. This is great, guys. Yeah, you can use your regeneration pots, you can use your health pots often, and this is very powerful. It's a great heal. You should definitely have this. If you don't have a crafted one, you can go for the ill-gotten gain. I think the most of you guys have this item already. It's also great, but it triggers me. Yeah, it triggers me. It's only 499 gear score. It's definitely also very strong because we have regenerating here. But it triggered me so hard that it's only this low gear score. Everything is so high and the ill-gotten gain is a bit low. But it's still a very strong item. If you don't have access to crafting, yeah, then go for the ill-gotten gain. Okay, guys, this is the gear that I'm using, and now I would say we take a look into the skills. And I would say we start here with the Rapier, and you guys can see it, I skilled the full right side, all the passives here, only this one not for the extra stamina on hit. It's also okay, but I'm more into this one here for 10% more damage when the target is over 50% health. And yeah guys, I skilled all the passives here, all the skills, the riposte, the evade and the flash. I think you guys can read all the passives here. I think I don't have to show all of them now. Yeah, we have the extra momentum here. When we use a skill, we deal more light attack damage. This fits perfectly with the evade, with the adagio, yeah, that we get the extra 15% more damage for the next light attack. So we have 45% more damage with our light attacks when we spam evade and the skill together. We have riposte to counter the enemy attacks. We have flash for our charge, yeah, to follow the enemies, to charge away when we have to escape, and also all the passives here. Okay, and now we take faster look on the spear because I have the maintenance soon and we have to be a bit fast now. I'm going here with the perforate, yeah, with the ward kick and the sweep. There's a good combination. You can give the enemy the ward kick, and after he's stunned you can go behind him, you can give him the perforate to give him a lot of damage, to give him the rend debuff, and on the armor we have also the buff. When we use the ward kick, we have 18% more crit chance, and we also get the rend on the enemy and also the extra armor buff for us that we get 30% less damage. So this is a great combination. Start the fight with a ward kick into your enemy, go behind him, give him perforate to debuff him. Then sometimes he dodges, sometimes not. Then you can use the sweep as well to give him a very strong attack and another stun. This is the basic combo that we do with the spear, the starter combo of our fights when you're in a 1v1 situation. Ward kick, perforate, sweep. You guys can see all the passives here on the left side. I showed a bit fast now, we have to be a bit fast, sorry guys, there's the maintenance soon and I want to finish this video here now. And the passives here on the right side. The exploited weakness is also very powerful, 10% more damage done for each debuff on our target. This is also great, yeah, so because we have the rend debuff, we have the stun debuff and all these things, we have a lot of debuffs, so we deal also more damage there. Okay guys, this was the build. I had to be a bit fast now because the maintenance is soon. I would say guys, don't forget to like and subscribe, and when you still have questions then feel free to ask me in the comments below. We see us in the next video. Have a nice day and bye bye.